Hey everyone, just want to do a quick video, partially because of request and secondly because I'm going to give something a try and let you guys know how it works. I figured I'd start you off with a little brief introduction while they're fresh out of the package. First things first, the request. People always ask me what did I ever change my front bones to because of the axle pop. Down here against the ruler, I'm going to try and zoom in the best this camera can. It is not great at zooming in. You can see here that they're all even, but on this end here, they're a little longer. The one that has the orange, let's see if I can zoom out so you can see a little better. As I said, this camera's better at wide angle. The one with the orange here, that's the original one that came from with the vehicle. The day I purchased it, this is what was in here, and this is the one that was creating the bone pop. It gets sliding out, just wasn't long enough. This is what they sent me from HPI to replace this one. And I know it's hard to tell, but it's just a hair longer. It really didn't make much difference. I still had bone pop when I was still, had the drop screws totally recessed and I had the full range of motion. It still popped out. This is what I ended up going with. As you can see, it's significantly longer than the ones that are on there. I have an extra one here I'm going to show you that's closer to the camera, and I don't know if you can read it, so I'm just going to kind of do it the best I can. These are Team Durango 96mm that I use. These are more than long enough to run full droop and it not to pop out. Matter of fact, it might be a touch long. Probably could have gone with 95, but since they don't have 95 and I had a choice between 94, which is what this one supposedly is, versus the 96, I went with 96. So it does sit in the cup a little further than I like, but I haven't had any pop since that was the case. So that was the first question I wanted to cover and let you know that that's what I'm currently running in there. It does work perfectly with the ends, because here's one here, which is from my last bash session. I almost said that wrong. To show you that how it cracked. I'll move back a little bit here to show you how it cracked and how the axle bent. So this is a 96mm there. That's what I generally run. And when I was doing all those big jumps, at the end, which unfortunately my camera died before I could do anything with it, I basically cracked 3 of them because I started trying to jump further and further. I basically cracked 3 of these ends. As you can see, there's 1, there's 2, and then the one I showed you that's on there. So I cracked 3 of them jumping it, and it was really hard. That cement's just way too rough on the vehicles to be doing that, but it was fun at the moment. So I just wanted to let you know that this is the reason for this video right now, these cracked pieces. I was a little surprised that they lasted as long as they did, considering I was jumping on cement, but at the same time I was disappointed because of the way that they cracked. It seems like they all cracked at the same point. See, if you look at them all, they're all pretty much the same thing. So it seems like a weak point in the design, and maybe it is, maybe it isn't, I'm not sure. But what it led me to do is to do some research online, and I found 2 different ends that I could use. These black ones, which are the stock ones, this is what basically comes with the vehicle. And then I found these silver, and the chromium or silver and black. Now, the difference between the two, let me hold it in my hand here. The difference between the two is that the silver, this one here, is supposedly Japanese hardened steel, is what I found online. Now, I can't find anything on the packaging about it being Japanese hardened steel, but it does say hardened steel. So other than that, that does say it on the package. These here are $16 each. Again, that's each. This one piece is $16. The stock ones are about $9 each, and that's in my area. Yours might be different, but in my area, about $9 each. And this is, like I said, if you've ever taken yours off, it's the exact same thing there. They both look and feel the same with the exception to weight, which is, I think, part of the density of the metal, which is what makes it stronger, because I did some research on what Japanese steel is, and it's just a folding technique that they use on the metal, that they use with katanas and stuff like that. I don't know if it applies here or not. I couldn't find any specifics, but it makes sense because this one, when you pick up the packaging, and by the way, this is the package for the regular. This is the package for the hardened, and as you can see there, it does say hardened steel, one piece, right over here. So when you pick up the packaging, there is a weight difference. which is why I brought this out, because I was really curious as to what really is the weight difference. So I'm going to try and zoom in the best I can. I think that's about the best there. And hopefully you can see the numbers. Okay, there's the number there. It says 0. Here is, I'm going to put them here. Here is the stock piece, and as you can see, the stock piece weighs there we go, it finally adjusted. Weighs 8 ounces is what it looks like it leveled off at. Yes, 8 ounces it looks like is what it leveled off at. Then the Japanese steel piece, let's see where it levels off at, is leveling off at 10 ounces. So, oh, nope, I lied. It just went up to 11 ounces. Nope, back to 10. Alright, so it is at 10 ounces. So it went back to 10 ounces. So as you can see, there's about a 2-ounce difference between these two items. So let's see if that weight difference equals strength. I hope it does, because I really would like to not have to replace these so frequently, and considering what they cost, I find them a bit pricey to be each, but we'll find out. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you. I know a lot of you guys with Apaches kind of follow me on video, so I just kind of want to share this with you. So in case you're considering it, I'll let you know if it's worth it. Take it easy. Bye bye.